Alright, just finished making Subway Surfers. Time to sit back, relax, and... Well, shit. So, yeah, we're gonna be making Robbery Bob in Minecraft, and, do it in 24 hours, because, yeah, what am I even doing with my life? So before even starting with making the game, we need to actually download this thing to know what it actually is. Because who in this world knows what Robbery Bob is? Oh, 100 million! So after downloading it, I played for a while and realized that this is essentially a thief simulator game. Because as we all know, teaching kids how to steal is really important. What am I saying, dude? Okay, so now that we know what game we're making, we need to start by creating an actual world. Now, for the first house I went with pink, which was definitely not influenced by a movie that recently released. Anyways, after building the house, I kinda just fell asleep in my chair, which means there isn't that much footage of me actually building.
I slept through the night.
Robbery Bob uses a 2D top-down camera and Minecraft uses a 3D non-top camera. However, thanks to the new camera command recently released, we can actually pretty easily do this, and with this one command right here, the camera will follow us wherever we go. So now we have a house and a camera, so now the only logical thing to do is of course to make the boomers to sneak past without them noticing. Now, since I don't really want to make a model of a person chasing you, and Minecraft already has quite a few mobs, I'm sure I can just code it in pretty simple. After thinking for about 5 seconds, I've decided to make a model for the person. Now here's something you probably knew about me already. I am terrible at making models. And so for the model I kinda just slapped in the Alex model. But to make a data pack we also need a logo. So yep, just kind of pasting that in. And then we just copy this image, paste it in. This looks so stupid. I'm an actual idiot. And then we just get the Alex head, paste it in. This looks so dumb. Yep, download that bad boy, let's do it. And ta-da! And so I started working on the AI that's gonna chase us. Now this took about 1 full hour because I couldn't find the file. But after a way too long time, I actually got it in. Now of course I could do it so whenever they find you, they will call the cops and they start chasing you. But here's the problem. I'm pretty dumb. And I'm also pretty lazy. So instead, if the person finds you, they will brutally stab you with a kitchen knife. And then I tried to get some lights underneath the person, which after spending 1 hour on it, became corrupt. I wanna die. And also it was at this point that I realized something I did not want to know. Okay, I just realized this water has been standing here for the whole night, so oh shit. After getting hydrated, I started working on the items to steal. Now for the fork I went with a trident. For the knife I used a massive broadsword, which happens to be the same kitchen knife as the person chasing you uses. And then finally for the spoon we have a huge iron shovel, which has been used to dig up graves with. For legal reasons, that's a joke. I also made some additional items such as a pearl, a book and eyes. Now if you know anything about the law, which I don't, you would know that to publish this game, I can't just call it a Robbery Bob. That is just kind of a big copyright claim. So instead, we're gonna call it Steve the Robber. Let's do it. Thank you. No, Now in the real game, there is a shady guy who has probably been through a lot of illegal businesses. Who seems to know what he's talking about. So since the game's called Steve the Robber, let's just add Steve as the shady guy, yes. Now I spent about 1 hour on making Steve, so he should work absolutely flawless. Absolutely flawless, look at that. Okay, so for the most part the game looks fine, however, we still don't have a main menu. So I spent about half an hour making a cell for our thief. and then also adding some commands for a shop, a map, and a reset. And by using this command right here, I was able to make a pretty cool camera movement also in the lobby. Now so far we have a lot of items, but we don't actually have a way to convert them into actual money. And so I started working on the items converting into gold when you pick them up. Now this is done through assigning every single item a value and then detecting when the player has it in his inventory. And now I also ended up making the detection system so that when you have at least one golden nugget in your inventory, you're gonna be teleported out of there. Now at the moment we don't really have anything that resets our game. We just kind of end. So with 5 hours left on the clock, I started working on the resetting system, which means that you can play over and over again the same map. And after that I also quickly whipped out a tutorial just to teach the players the basics. Okay, so the map was working and I still had 4 hours on me to finish the game. So I whipped out 5 more maps, each with their new challenges. I added a bank, I added a bunch of new items, and also finished the map to be working with all the new maps. And there we go, after a very long time we're halfway done with the map. I wanna die. After this I set up a a magical potion store that gives you power-ups. And then I spent about 15 minutes working on a basic room where you can read a little bit more about the game's development in general. And then finally I added a reset button that doesn't actually work. No, you can't just put a button that nobody can press. Haha, button go brrr, and boom, time. And I know there's gonna be that one kid who says that you cheated, but because to publish the map also counts towards the time, and to that I just wanna say, screw you, it's my game. Another crappy game done. The game for the most part works pretty well. The map download is on my Discord in case you wanna actually download it. Make sure to, once you unzip it, actually open up every single one, because otherwise, yeah, just don't do it. Make sure to leave a like if the video was good, leave a dislike if you're for some reason still here and it was bad. And of course, remember, it's not about the blocks you break, it's about the shit you make. Oh shit, I'm gonna have to clean that up. Yeah, I can't, just kind of, yep.